So Severance is coming to an end, but what the hell is going on right now? We gotta talk about what is going to happen in this finale. I already made a theory video about Miss Gemma, Miss Casey. So of course, spoilers ahead. So if you haven't already caught up with Severance, you definitely want to not watch this video. I mean, it should be obvious by the title, but spoilers ahead in 1, 2, 3. So I already made a video talking about Miss Gemma, Miss Casey being the same person, how that actually came to be, and we'll brush upon that right now in a bit in this video as well. But I want to talk about what we could possibly be seeing in this next episode, and that's a team up that we never expected. So I think Severance did a great job at misdirecting us the whole time about what exactly is going on, and that big reveal for Gemma and Casey being the same person was insane. I really didn't see that coming. I had my theories about Gemma. I thought that she was somebody else who might have just been a part of the Severance project for far too long and sort of became severed for life, of course, and became an innie for life, as we know they actually are innies who are in here for the long haul. We don't know exactly yet why or how exactly it works, but I think next episode will give us some clues. So as I've been saying for the past one video I did of Severance, I'm talking like I've already been covering this for months, right? But like I said, I don't think we're getting all of our answers yet. This is a show that is building up hype, and Apple likes to build up hype and keep the show going. One of those examples is Servant, another show that is slowly building and building and building. And I think Severance might be going into there. It's a little bit more fast-paced, I feel, but I feel like Apple's holding on to the golden stuff till a couple more seasons down. So we'll definitely find some answers in the next episode, but I think it's going to be more questions by the end of it. So when we leave on the last episode we saw, Dylan was so close to pulling the switch to where he would be able to have the innies go with the outies and have them explore that world. Now we don't exactly see him pull the switch, but I think we're going to see him pull that switch in the next episode, and that's going to be insane. So Mark, Herb, and also Helly are going to be out there in the real world. The innies will be able to explore it. This puts Mark in a peculiar situation, I feel, because Miss Corvo, who has just been recently fired from Lumon for not really being honest with the board and telling them exactly what's going on, is sort of like in a vendetta against the whole Lumon company. And she even tells Mark S to get away from Lumon. So I think that we're going to see some sort of team up come about this in the next episode. And I think that's going to be interesting to see exactly what dirty secrets she might know that us as the viewers and Mark S don't know about Lumon. So that's one of the things I said that was very much so a misdirection from the show. I really did not expect the board to ever fire Miss Corvo, or Miss Corvo to even flip-flop on Lumon so quickly, especially how sort of psychotic she was and very much so into the religion that was Lumon. But now she pretty much seems to be on the side of the employees, or could it be a play from the company and Miss Corvo as well? We'll definitely see the next episode. I think another thing we learned as well in the last episode is that Waffle Party is not as innocent as we think, and Waffle Party could have different meanings, so Dylan got out of that. We also see that there are several options when you're playing with the Severance, as Dylan was pulling them up. One of them being clean slate, as well as freeze frame and branch transfer, which means that Lumon has a lot more control over the severed people than we initially believed. And as we've slowly been learning, they could actually be doing a lot more than we've seen already on the surface level, and it could get even deeper than what we know. And one final theory, and a big one that I've seen floating around, is that Kieran Egan might actually be alive, and this is exactly what Lumon is doing. So even though Kieran Egan might be really old at this point, his innie could still be alive in his body somewhere else. And I think that's such an interesting thing to explore, is that the Lumon employees might actually be doing everything they're doing in an effort for Kieran Egan to maybe become an immortal of sorts. And that kind of makes it sound like some like evil and more like cookie cutter type villain vibe there going on. But I definitely could see that actually playing out in that way and sort of being a big reveal. Maybe not at the end of this season, but at the end of a couple of seasons down, because this is definitely going for a couple more seasons than just one. So we'll definitely get more answers on that. But I think by the end of the next episode, we are definitely going to get more questions, because we could see Kieran Egan pop out of nowhere. I think the Gemma and Casey thing will get resolved. As I said, I think that they are keeping her and sort of like experimenting how much they can really push their Severance program, and I think that they are trying to sort of make these mindless beings that will just work continuously in order for the company to keep thriving, and maybe sell this technology to other companies or make their own workers that they sell to companies as well. That's one of my theories that I had from the beginning, is they are trying to make mindless workers, and they're doing like tasks that have no meaning, but seeing how much they can actually keep them engaged without them questioning much. Milchik is going to be interesting as well. I think he is serving something else we haven't seen yet, and I think he has more intention to what he's trying to do that he hasn't really talked about, and sort of playing coy the whole season. So we'll definitely see what's up with that. But let me know your thoughts and opinions and theories on what comes next. Like I said, Corvo being on the side of the employees is very interesting, and something that excites me to see is exactly what her true intentions are at the end of it all, because it's not like her to really just flip and be with Mark S, right? There's something else up her sleeve, and I feel like she's trying to sort of take down Lumon for some other reason than to actually help Mark S. But it could be a misdirection, of course, like I said, and she could actually have always cared for Mark S because it's be his mother. That's kind of crazy, right? Because wouldn't his sister recognize her? Anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this below. Make sure that you're subscribed so you know when I drop the video talking about the final episode this Friday, and make sure those notification bell is turned on because YouTube likes to be funny even if you're subscribed. We are on the road to 21,000 subscribers, less than 600 away. Super excited for that. So make sure that you also are commenting down below your theories so we can come back to these when the episode drops and see how we did. As always, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you follow me on all the social medias, Twitter, TikTok, all of those. I'll try to leave them down below or somewhere in the screen here. I'll see all of you next time. As always, stay safe, stay positive. Hey, if you're still listening, really appreciate you making it to the end. Go ahead and leave down below your thoughts and opinions on the episode. But pretty much, I'm currently just trying to rebrand my channel and my other, like TikTok and all of that. So I'm doing a lot of different things. So if there's anything you want to see from the channel, please leave it down below. Currently thinking about adding some new segments such as music and things like that. And I'm currently just testing the waters out on things, so let me know what you'd love to see. But as always, thank you and appreciate you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Stay safe, stay positive.